Hello and welcome to Notorious tier list. So starting us off, we have top list, which is Migusta. Second, Get in My Basket. We have middle, Bog Standard. Not mad at it. Then why did they make this? So starting us off, you have Lex. We are going to flick to the dial just so you can have a quick look. Friendly characters that are adjacent or share a keyword with Lex have the Superman enemy team ability. Does have Orange Lantern keyword. Very standard. I might have to put this in standard. A quick look. I think it'll go not mad at it. Decent. More keywords with Orange Lantern and stuff with all the rings is good. Next we have Superman. Superman deals penetrating damage to characters with a team ability. So the new Justice League team ability, you choose a team ability and you get +1 attack and well when you attack someone with that team ability. It's alright. Honestly, I'd put it at the bottom of not mad at it. Another Superman, and it's not very unique. It's very boring. I probably maybe even why did they make this? Keep making the same characters with very standard dials. Next we have Batman. Oh, Superman does have a 50-point dial as well. I think the Batman's very similar. I'm not mad at it though. Good movement. Yeah, can't use shape change or super senses. You know what? That's gonna be not mad at it as well. They could even push standard to be fair. But we move. Right, so all the goons we're gonna run through quite quickly. First we have Goon, which is the classic. I don't know if clicking it will mess up the. I'm not gonna. So Goon, yeah, it has poison, plasticity, and power. Really good for 15 points. The only thing with any of the expendable goons is I sort of wish they added more things that summon them. It makes it I enjoy it more when you can bring them onto the team rather than playing say 10 of these because it's a bit like they don't have move. They do have Underworld actually, so they can carry each other. But it's hard to get them around. I think we're gonna throw them in bog standard. Obviously, that's not all the goons, just this goon. Eh, it's gonna go Get in My Basket just because it's got power, plus, and poison. Very good move set. Next, Manhunter. I'll read that. During first force construction, for all characters with this trait, for every 3 Notorious Manhunters you paid to add to your force, you may add 1 Notorious Manhunter without paying its cost. For every 3, you add. Oh, so every 3 of these you play, you get 1 extra. I actually kind of like that. Uh, yeah, we'll put that up there with Get My Basket. Kind of cool. Next, we have Court of Owls. Another one that's unique. It has that unique score an extra 25 victory points for Assassins. I feel like Assassins is going to be huge in the meta. So Blades Claws Fangs, but only if Court of Owls Assassin occupies hindering terrain. No movement, 25 points. It's a good tie-up piece. Get stuck next to someone, and if they can't break away, then that's the first that we can put in bog standard. I'm not personally interested in that piece. League Assassin, another one with the 25 victory point ability. Moves over outdoor blocking. Yeah, it's a ninja scanner. Sidesteps stealth. Again, probably bog standard, but I'm gonna push this up purely because I really like the League of Assassins, and obviously there's personal preference in this as well as what I think of the figure. Here we go, Gorilla City Warrior. Sculpts for these are absolutely incredible. It's easily my favourite goon. I collect the gorilla god that summons all the gorillas, so this is going to be joining him in an animal theme or even a gorilla theme. That's going straight in. Get my basket. I can't put it in the top just because there's nothing that special about it. Where is the there? So it's got leap climb. Not the best movement again, but it's 15 points. Again, annoying that they're not summoned. Because without the movement, these being summoned would be really good. Because you can just drop them, then say Flurry Blades. We have Joker's Goon. I actually really like this one. It's going to be a quick one. I'm going to put it straight into get my basket. Next we have Gorilla Boss. I love this piece. It's the coolest sculpt. It's a gorilla in a suit. Good in the game. Gorilla Boss may generate a character with the expendable Goon trait. That's 15-point line. If you're not the first player, generate 2. Let's go straight in there. I'll put it to the top actually. I forgot I could do that. I'm going to go like that. I'm going to put all the other goons behind it. I did forget to read on these. When Gorilla Warrior is KO'd by opposing a character, after resolutions you roll d6. All the goons have a similar, well not all of them, but some of these are summoned I think. But the ones that aren't, like Goon, Gorilla, we'll get on to the next ones, but they all have a special. 1 to 3, generate a hindering train marker in the last occupied, or 4 to 6, generate another expendable goon. It's 15-point line. So you kill it and you roll, and you could just summon it back. They all have different versions of this. So just on Joker, we'll go to Polar Bear. Very good. Actually has movement. Also has the thing where it generates. This game, that mark has adjacent characters must roll for breakaway if they don't already need this. Oh, it generates an ice if it rolls 1 to 3. Very cool. That's just for animal theme, which is one of my favourite keywords. I'm going to throw it up there. Black Manta Goon. Oh, we didn't look at the full dial actually. That's pretty decent. Plasticity. Tie them up. So, Manta Goon. I feel like a lot of these are needed. They add a lot to like certain teams. Like if you want to make a water theme team, these would be great as filler. What does this do? Generate a goon and generate water train. Yeah, that makes sense. Honestly, I'm going to put it here. Yeah, personally not interesting to me, but it's pretty cool. Next, we have Bizarro, 2 clicks, 60 and 120. When Bizarro starts the game, you may turn to click 9. If you do, this game turn, his dial decreasing. So you can either start at 9 and go back to 1, or start normally at 1 and go to 9. It's definitely interesting for a Bizarro. It makes a lot of sense. Go by the character. I'm gonna put it in standard. I don't think there's too special about the dial. It's a cool ability. Very fitting to the character. Next we have Riddler Goon. Same thing. And then 1 to 3, give the character who KO'd him an action token. That's not bad. What was his full dial? It's alright. Very good. I'm going to put this one in here because I do like Riddler. Next, White Rabbit. Nice little support piece. Is that mind control as well? Yeah. Mind control. And 1 to 3, place character who KO'd him up to 2 squares away from the current square. A mind control for 15 points is crazy. Imagine taking control of one of their like 200-point pieces for 15 points. I'm putting that in here. Put it at the top as well after the 2 animals. Very cool. Next we have Solomon Grundy. If he occupies Water Train, heal him 2 clicks for free. And Safeguard Outwit. Very tanky dial. It is a bit... Not, I would put box standard purely because when figures don't have like a unique keyword about them, it is hard to put them any higher than standard. Next we have the Thunderer. This one generates standard objects in a square he last occupied, and yep. Pulse Wave, Shape Change, and Side Step for 15 points. Some of these are bloody Very good. We're going to throw it in here. Good move set. Next we have Omac. Now these are actually really interesting. Omac starts the game on click 6, so he starts here for 25 points. Once per turn, when another friendly Notorious Omac is KO'd, after resolution, you may heal Omac 2 clicks. Omac can heal past his starting line in this way. So if you play a bunch of these and one dies, I think you heal all of them. So it's oddly unique. Also, plus shape change. They're not the easiest. They are 25 points, I guess. There's definitely nothing meta about it, but there's something fun there. And I hope to see that blade at some point. Oh, we're already jumping forward. Forgot to move him. Why is Scarecrow there? He's not on. I missed Scarecrow. Bloody hell. Right, we'll jump to him quick. We're going to move Omac to. Yeah, we're going to go there. Just because it is something unique and something fun. So, select class 3. Generate 2 markers. If you weren't the first player, generate 4. First round makes close to that. Opposing characters considered adjacent. Ooh. So he throws that out for free, and then anyone in it is considered adjacent to him for close attacks. He's also got Mind Control, Mastermind, Perplex. I actually quite like that. I might put that a bit higher. Obviously, there's a lot of personal preference in this. I like the sculpt for the Scarecrow. Very, like, almost Wizard of Oz it looks. Obviously, Scarecrow, but yeah, so I'm going to put that there for that. So we'll go OMAC Prime. Big fan of the robot keyword. Here we go. Robot Prime can use display powers of adjacent opposing characters. Leadership, increase actual total by 2. If he's on a OMAC Prime, is on a Phoebe team, yep. When an opposing character is KO'd by a friendly character with the robot keyword, after resolution, you may generate a. Oh. So you generate his little minions. I didn't know this is actually. That's actually quite cool. I might try and get this piece. And then a sort of AMAX. If he's generating them, then it's healing the other ones. It's very cool. Also, free KO an adjacent bystander. Bit more niche, but I'm actually really happy with that. I'm going to throw that up here. And I'm going to put his minion next to him. It's a piece I want. I'm saving this one for like the groundbreaking stuff, you know, like maybe the not just the meta, but the stuff that's like, I need to have that. So next we have Riddler. Riddler is 35 or 50. Adjacent friendly characters have safeguard opposing pro. Ooh. If you weren't the first player, opposing characters in range have safeguard friendly prob. Ooh. Outwit, when the Riddler used it to target an opposing character that was targeted by Perplex its last turn. After resolution, deal that character 1 damage. That's quite good actually, thinking about it. 35 point. You can get a safeguard opposing prob. I'm gonna have to put it in. Get my basket. I'm not sure I want the piece as I'm not a. I like Riddler, but I don't see a team where I'd play it. Maybe in a Gotham City Underworld theme. Next we have Grodd. Very cool sculpt. Mind control leadership. When Grodd uses leadership and succeeds, after resolution, you may move a friendly character with the animal keyword up to 3 squares. In Fun Mastermind. I'm going to put it in Bog Standard. Purely because just it's cool. It looks cool. It could be fun to play, but it is quite standard, let's be honest. It's Grodd with mind control. It's like every other Grodd. Obviously that's the character, so it's going to always have that. But I feel like, yeah, the movement's kind of cool. I guess you have to get a leadership to do it, and then it's free. Not bad. I'll put it in standard. I do really like the character, but next we have Black Hand. So 115 points. Not that keen. I'm going to look at the 50 because I think it's a bit better. 3, generate a hidden train marker within range. If any characters were KO'd this turn, generate 2. So he puts the markers down. A lot of the Black Lantern stuff team up quite well. And Plex, when he uses it, he can target characters occupying or adjacent to any friendly grave markers, regardless of range or live fire. So, no, Plex that line of fire. It's alright. It's got Mastermind, TK. Quite a good support piece. I feel like this could have been like 5 points less, maybe 10. That's just my opinion. I'm going to put it in, get my basket, because I definitely want it. It's probably going to be top of that as well. Big fan of all the Black Lantern stuff. Next we have Lightning Lord. Perplex, when Lightning Lord uses it, he may count squares for range and line fire from friendly characters. Oh, the Legion of Superior thing. All the Legionists, well, not, I don't know if it's all, but Legion of Superior people, they all target through each other. If I know his theme team, he uses team ability, so choose a copy of team ability opposing character can use. Oddly niche. So 40, 70, and 100. I'm gonna have to put it standard. Personally, doesn't interest me. Next we have Cyborgman. Passage of 2. 6, but only characters with the Gotham City Underworld keyword. Cyborgman and adjacent friend characters that share a keyword have Safeguard Mind Control. This would have been great for when Thanos was reaping havoc. But I guess Mind Control is still quite a prominent ability. But yeah, I think now Scarab's gone as well, I guess. There isn't that much of it. I've jumped forward. It's got Perplex. Again, I feel like it's a bit overcosted for what we're getting these days. I'm going to put it top of bog standard. I'm probably going to get the piece because the passenger thing for Gotham City Underworld, because a lot of them are walkers, so they do need a good carry. Next we have Sinestro, which is, I don't know, I thought it was a purple Indigo Lantern one, but apparently not. Nope. Leadership, friendly characters with Sinestro keyword have the Injustice Team ability. Perplex, but only to negative. Yeah, that's standard Sinestro. When a friendly character with Injustice Team ability attacks an opposing character that negatively modified combat value, their attack rolls of 10 and 11 are crits. Wow, that's not bad. So we have 60 points on 90. I'm throwing it bog. Doesn't interest me too much. Next up, Brainiac. 30 points and 80 points. Leadership without user, friendly characters within range share keyword are considered adjacent. That's pretty good. Outwit, when Brainiac uses it to target a character that can use Impervious and choose the defense power, modify the target's combat values for -1. Wait, when Brainiac uses it to target a character that can use Impervious, and you choose to take Outwit defense power, modify the target's combat values. Very niche. Obviously, you need to have that power. I'm gonna put it. I'm gonna put it as standard. I'll put it near the top. I'll put it second. Next, we have Gentleman Ghost. Cool sculpt to start. Targeted adjacent. Adjacent opposing characters can't use attack powers or effective equipment. Super senses, when Gentleman Ghost uses it, succeeds after resolutions, deal 1 penetrating damage. So if he gets his super senses off, it has Mystics, so you're taking 2. Yeah, 2 penetrating damage. Wow. And it turns off your attack powers and effective equipment. Honestly, I think that's going to have to be in. It's got so much going for it. We're going to put it just above the Goons for me. Very cool piece. That's going to have some play, that. Harley Quinn. I didn't even know this was a piece in this set. I know it's a super rare one. Look at the size of that hammer. Uh, when established feeding teams, Harley Quinn may choose a character that shares keyword with her. The character gains the Gotham City. Oh, she makes someone on the underworld. That's actually quite cool. Make an attack target an opposed character that attacked Harley Quinn or a friendly character with the Gotham City underworld since last turn. So it's a free attack. Went very good in the theme team. When Harley attacks a character that damaged a friendly character named Poison Ivy since your last turn, +1 attack and damage. Oh, that's 50 points. Jeez. 7 clicks, I was thinking like 75 points. Honestly, that's very good. I'm going to put this up above. Personally, I'm a big fan of Harley Quinn. And on a theme team, that's so good. You get a free attack. Obviously, you didn't have movement at the start, but the free attack makes it so you can move 9 and then attack if someone else has been hit. Yeah, that's very good actually. Just looking at it. Team, anything else? Oh, movement ignores characters as well. That's big. That is big. So, oh, where am I going there? Mirror Master. Better, you can probably see it sculpted a bit better there actually. Very cool. Super senses. When Mirror Master uses it and succeeds, after resolutions, he may generate another Mirror Master on click 7, which is here. This game, that character is not scored. When Mirror Master uses super senses, increase the result by +1 if one or more adjacent characters are named Mirror Master. Honestly, this is going straight to number 2. It's one of my biggest ones. Elevated blocking and ignore characters for movement. Very good. The enhancement. It's got precision, so it can always deal damage. The 1 damage is a bit low, but to be fair, summoning loads. Imagine getting surrounded by some mirrors and they all get plus to super senses. They keep summoning more. Very cool. Next we have. Oh, here we go. We're on a hot streak now. Starro's minions. When an adjacent opposing character begins a movement or is placed after resolutions, you can place Starro adjacent. If another friendly character has cosmic and ruler keywords, modify Starro's attack by +1. At the beginning of the game, if a friendly character is named Starro, generate another Starro, so it basically duplicates. This is, I think, the first thing that's going up here. This is just probably my biggest one in the set. So cool. There's also, I think, LE versions of this, or OP, I can't remember. It might just be pricing, but very cool. Next we have Captain Cold, 40 points or 60. Glitch it when Captain Cold uses it this turn. Friendly characters automatically break away. With Incap, generate an ice blocking trademark adjacent to the hit character. This game, adjacent characters must roll breakaway if they move if they don't already. I'm getting over your next turn, remove it. Oh, so it's like it, yeah, it just ties them up basically. It's not bad. I'm gonna definitely put it in bog though. No, the top, we'll put it third. Next we have Zod. 3. Choose an opposing character within 4 squares on line of fire. Both you and that character's controller roll 2d6. If the chosen character is less than 90 points, increase your result by +2. If your result is higher, give that character an action token. If you can't give an action token, 1 unavoidable. Neil performs Zod, that power's called. Wow. Yeah, I'm a big. It's been a while since we've seen a Zod. I'm going to put this top of. I'm going to put it just below the animal minions there. Big fan of Zod. It's been a while since we've had him. Right, Polka Dot Man. 3. Roll d6. Turn Polka Dot Man to the resulting click number. So you start at one of these at random. Takes a maximum of 2 damage from effects. When he's KO'd, after resolutions, other friendly characters that have Suicide Squad heal 2 clicks. I apologise for any sniffles. I do have a cold at the minute. But yeah. So you get one of these. You have TK. 40 points. Obviously, it does make it not knowing where you're going to be on a dial is a bit But very cool, very unique. I like a unique piece, and I think I'm going to have to put this around there. That looks good to me. Right, we have Black Manta. Unique modifier. If Black Manta occupies or is adjacent to water, roll d6. All friendly characters with dolphin movement speed symbol modified list combat value by +1. So 3 to 4 is attack, 5 is damage, 6 is attack and damage. When a friendly character with dolphin movement symbol hits a single equipped opposing character, they may choose to deal maximum of 1 damage to that target. If they do, they may unequip them. Energy shield, precision, and knockback. Let's see the other. Yeah, pretty cool, pretty cool. Very good for a theme team. It is unique as well. I'm going to put it there. I mean, it's a unique piece. I don't think it has a unique ring. Killer Croc. Cool sculpt. Again, another for the water theme teams. When placing characters during setup, if you're not the first player, you may place Killer Croc 6 squares away from the starting area. If you do, generate 4 water anywhere on the map. That's quite cool. Traded Blades. When Killer Croc uses it, if the hit character occupies water terrain, the minimum result is instead his printed value +1. Oh, that's quite good. And then we have Charge. When Killer Croc uses it, if he occupies water, before moving, you may place him in a square of water terrain. Yeah, so he's jumping around water, then charging. That's another I'm going to put right next to him. Great for a water or dolphin theme team. Dolphin symbol. Very cool. Next we have Deadshot. Again, it's been a while since we've had a good Deadshot. He's got the Assassin keyword, not keyword, the ability where you get 25 more victory points if you choose. And power, range 8. Make a range attack that deals penetrating damage, but only to target opposing characters with a target token, regardless of line of fire. 13 attack, 3 damage, and it makes it penetrating with his special. And you don't need line of fire. It's quite good. Hasn't been one in a while, so I'm definitely going to put it up in here. About there. Next we have Ra's al Ghul, the rare version. Beginning game, give a target token. Yeah, it's an assassin thing. 25 extra victory points. No opposing character has a target token. Give that opposing character a target token. Friendly characters with the target trait treat that token as it was generated by that trait. And that's free. So he keeps putting them out. That's quite cool. Mastermind supersense toughness. Oh, here we go. Leadership. Outwit. When he uses leadership, he generates a League Assassin. So this is one of the generators. Has Mastermind. Gives that extra points as well. I'm going to have to throw this up here. It's going to be a lot to deal with. Next we have, where are we? The Prime. 40 points. Of friend character, assassin keyword, modify attack +1. Sideline active. When a friend character named Ra's al Ghul is KO'd, you may generate him from sideline and click 5 in that square. If you do, until your next turn, he has immune. So, when the other one dies, this one comes out. That's quite cool. Regen is free, but only if Ra's al Ghul occupies water terrain or a square on the map edge. So we just... Oh, so you can heal him when he comes in, so you can drop him into a water terrain and then heal him for free. And he's immune, so you should get that off. That's actually really good. Charge through, sidestep. Great 40 points out. Honestly, I'm not sure I'd use it without the other Ra's al Ghul, but those two together is a great combo. We have Lincoln March. I won't lie to you, I don't even know who this character is. He has the assassin thing, leadership mastermind. When Lincoln March uses leadership, he generates Court of Owls assassin and an exploit outwit. Honestly, 80 points, that's maybe biased because I don't know who the character is, so I'm not that. For 30 though, you get stealth, so you can just hide in some hindering. If someone gets close to you, you got poison, and you just keep dropping out Court of Owl assassins. Very cool. Actually, quite decent. I'm gonna put this bottom of box standard. I'm gonna move these up because these are quite good. We'll put them there. Oh, there. Next we have Amanda Waller. Here we go. When a friendly character KO by opponent's attack, after activation, deal 1 penetrating damage to each opposing character adjacent to the last square they occupied. Side down active. At the beginning of your turn, if 2 or more friendly characters share a key with Waller are KO'd since your last turn, you may generate. Oh, generate for free on click 1. Leadership, Outwit, Perplex. 40 points, Police ability, and Suicide team abilities. I'll put that in the bottom of there. The sideline thing makes it a lot better, as you can basically just call it in for free on certain teams. Mr. Freeze. Cool sculpt. For both them. We just had a Mr. Freeze. I think it was 75 or 80 points as well. And it was a rare. Does take this down a bit in my estimation, purely because we've just had one. It's almost the exact same points in the last DC set. Begin the game, generate 2 ice blocking terrain markers in any square, at least 3 squares from the map edge. This game, those markers have adjacent characters roll. If you're not the first player, generate 4. Oh, and they stay. That is unique though. That does help. An opposing character fails to breakaway roll after resolution, deal the 1 penetrating. And they take penetrating. In cap, when it's freeze user, after resolutions, deal each hit character damage equals to action tokens. It's a very good piece for slowing them down, which is very. I'm gonna have to put them in the get my basket. Too many unique powers for box standards. It's a bit annoying that they have made another already of almost the same points, same rarity when they just made one, but it's cool enough. It's also got Suicide Squad team keyword. So very good at slowing people down, which is perfect freeze. Next we have Strix. Again, I don't think I've ever heard this character. From Birds of Prey. At the beginning of the game, it has the assassin thing. Shape change when Strix uses it. If opposing character has target token, increase the result by 1. So that's quite good. Increased shape change. Charge when Strix uses it. After moving, you may place her in a square within training 4 squares of line fire. Honestly, I'll put her in standard. Doesn't do it for me. Pop her there, just randomly in the middle. And then Talon is the prime version of Strix. Has the assassin thing, and then shape change, stealth, regen is free. Ooh. When a friendly character with assassin keyword attacks opposing characters with target token, can't use. Oh wow, here we go. Can't use defense powers if they have a target token. And this is going to be in assassin teams. This is huge. And friendly characters with Court of Owls keyword have safeguard, opposing prob. Jesus Christ! So you got safeguard, prob, as well as can't use defense powers. I might have to put this up here. Yeah, something that turns off defense powers is just huge. I thought with assassins being so big in this set as well, there's so many good assassins. That's gonna be huge. Safeguard, opposing prob, and that's a special attack power. It's not traded, but still has its first 3. Also prob. 60 points is a lot, but I mean for turning off defense powers and friendly protect from opposing prob. Yep, that's gotta be in the top. Next we have Saturn Queen. Prob, when she uses it, she's one of the Legion of Supervillains that she targets through. Shape change, when she uses it, succeeds. Yep, we're gonna throw her in box standard. Obviously, maybe I could put these down one and not mad at it. That would make sense. It's fine, we'll keep him there. Because I feel like box standard's just like the standard. I'm not interested in the figure. It's alright. Decent dial. Same with Cosmic King. He has Outwit, but through Legion of supervillains. Choose piece of blocking train, range destroy after resolutions, 1 penetrating damage to each opposing character adjacent. They have 70, 40, and 100. Is that all of them? Yep. So both of them, we're going to put them together. King and Queen. At the top of box standard, they could be in here. Just personally, not interested in them. Here we go, Necrom. This is the dial we're going. Well, there's 125 and 75, but I think 40 is going to be where he's played. Let's be honest, he's going to be. He has a lot of meta potential. He drops grave markers, and then people occupying them can heal above their starting lines if healed by a character with the Black Lantern Corpse keyword, which is very big in this set. I'm going to throw this right up here. Honestly, this is the meta that I want to try. You put him on with, say, one of the chases, and then they stand on one of the markers, support of Indigo Ring, heal them up to past their starting, maybe even to like the top of the next line. Very cool. Also got prob. Obviously, it's giant and it's very easy to hit. 40 points, very easy to kill. But it'll probably get its job done before it dies. And the sculpt, it's Necron. It's so cool. I love Black Lanterns. Next, we have Poison Ivy. 50 points and 80. She's got Thornvine, Summons, Flurry, Exploit. Free, make an attack target an opposing character that attacked Poison Ivy or another friendly character with the Gotham City Underworld keyword since your last turn. Oh, I might have to get this piece. It's also very good for the theme. When Poison Ivy attacks a character, damage friendly character named Harley. Oh, so Harley and. That makes a lot of sense. Harley and Poison team up if the other one takes damage, +1 attacking damage. The first time Poison Ivy is KO'd, instead turn to click 9. KO any number of Thornvine bystanders. Heal Ivy 1 for each click done this way. So it'd be there. So it would kill her if you don't have any. And then she heals for each one. 3. Generate a Thornvine bystander in a square within range of line fire. Which is these. Which 8 attack, I guess, but still. Oh, it's got Batman enemy though. That is, you replace your attack, right? Yeah, so 8 doesn't matter. You use someone who's next to you. Honestly, that sculpt is fucking incredible. As well as, I'm gonna put it there. I really want the piece. Actually, where's Harley? There. Do I move Harley up? Yeah. Need to be together. So those two together, really good for Gotham City Underworld teams. And I feel like I'm going to make one of them in the future. I don't have much of that right now. It's good to get these pieces in. Next we have Black Adam, the powerhouse of the set. Just a rare. This in sealed would be absolutely amazing. When Black Adam uses Mystic's team ability, he also deals 1 penetrating to each opposing character within 3 lines, so 3 squares of the attacker. Got Mystics and Cosmic. Invincible. Friendly characters within range and line fire can use Mastermind, but only choose Black Adam. So he gives Master. To be honest, I thought these were stop clicks when I first looked at it, just because they're spread out so much. But yeah, absolute powerhouse. Good to see another Black Adam. Oh, we've got the fort. Why is that on there? We'll put that next to her, I guess. Black Adam. Very cool. We're going to put them above that. Just there. That's going to go down. Right, we're moving on to super rares. We have the Joker. Very cool. Climbing the stairs. Good sculpt. I'm not that keen on this figure, to be honest. Blade Fangs. When Joker uses the heal Joker equal to half the result or place him 2 squares away. Poison. When Joker uses the characters occupying or adjacent to friendly smoke terrain, 6 squares are considered adjacent to him. At the beginning of the game, generate 2 smoke terrain markers in turn squares. If you aren't the first player, 4. So these permanent terrains that are being dropped are something new. Yes, Charge and Plus is well traded. When an opposing character within range is not back after resolution, you may place the Joker adjacent to that character. I don't want to put it in Bog. I'm going to put it at the bottom of. Yeah, it's probably put it higher than the Goons. Yeah, put it there. Not too keen on it. Next we have Jokester. Now this is a good piece. Perplex. Jokester can use Perplex up to 3 times a turn. but can't target the same character more than once. Prob, when an opposing character re-rolls or rolls, replace their dice in a roll. After resolutions, give that character an action token. If you can't, deal 1 pen. A lot of things are doing that these days, so that's very good. Only 50 points as well. It's got Perplex and Prob traded, triple Perplex and Prob and Outwit. For 50 points, triple Perplex, Outwit and Prob, and it stops people replacing dice. It's so meta. It's gotta be. I want to put it only there because of personal preference of Black Lantern. Oh, I'm going to put it there. But Primed in this set, very good so far. All have a unique thing. Right, next, Wonder Woman. 150 and 100. When Wonder Woman KOs an opposing character, give her a regime token. Remove a token from Wonder Woman. If you do, remove an action token from her and heal her 1 click. It heals every time she KOs someone. Stop, improve his super sensors. With the Wonder Woman thing, that's quite good. Blaze Fangs, when Wonder Woman uses it, if the d6 is less than her printed damage, the damage dealt is penetrated. She does have a decent printed damage as well. Honestly, another just Wonder Woman. I'm gonna put it in standard. They're making too many. They keep just Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman. They just keep throwing them out. It's all right. It's a good piece. Just to make some unique characters. Superman deals penetrating damage. Already a great start. Charge once per turn. When a friendly character is damaged by an attack, after resolutions, you may place Superman adjacent to attacker. If you do, he has immune. When a friendly. So he goes to an extra character and becomes immune for a turn. Leadership, when Superman uses it and succeeds, he may instead remove an action take from himself and have all friendly characters modify attack +1 this turn. That's similar to the old Trinity War one. Gives everyone an attack if it gets leadership. It's okay. Again, same as Wonder Woman. Do we need another standard Superman? Probably not, but I'd put it above. Superman's my favourite DC character, so I'm going to put it in here somewhere randomly, right there. It's alright. Good sculpt in it. Next we have Two-Face. I didn't realise there's a Two-Face either. Free of Two-Face, began to turn the map. Flip a coin. If it's heads, modify combat values by +1 until your next turn. Otherwise, either replace Two-Face with Two-Face. Oh. Oh, there's two. You replace it with him on B. Or you get +1 combat values. And it switches between the two. Oh, that's cool. I didn't even know that was... When Two-Face would be hit by an attack, you may flip a coin. Heads, if heads, the attack is instead a critical hit. Oh, geez. Or tails, it's critical miss. So you're either taking 1 more damage or you're dealing 1 to them on a coin flip. Jeez. I'm definitely putting this high. I'm going to put it up here. That's so cool. It could get +1 to all stats. It switches, and then it can make crit hits or misses. Unique, I like that. Next we have Harley. 25 points and 65. Decent prob. Got zombie hunting. For the first player, opposing after oh, deals 1 damage to someone, and if they're not KO'd, they heal it back. I can't remember what the ability was. There used to be something very similar to this. It'd always deal 1 and then you click it back. We have double barrels, which I'm guessing a shotgun. Energy explode, knockback. Harley Quinn deals penetrating damage to characters and monsters. Niche, but obviously it makes sense for the figure of zombie hunting. Empower and support. So, where is he? This is the point I'd probably play it at if I did. Empower and support. Decent. Honestly, decent sculpt. Oh, starting to get to the point where it's covering the screen. Oh god. How are we going to do this? So Two-Face will come up here. Got to do it. Harley will go And there. Yeah, just gonna have to cut off a bit of the thing every time, but it's fine. So next we have Poison Ivy. Very boring sculpt compared to the other ones, to be honest. For all characters with this trait, when one of my opposing characters' markers are destroyed, after resolution, score 5 victory points. Generate a plant train marker. This game, that mark has, when this marker hinges line fire, +2 to defense rather than +1. Stealth class, friendly character occupying or adjacent to one or more markers generate poison ivy modified defense +1. So it's for 25 points, that's very good actually. Friendly character occupying or adjacent to one or more train marks generated by her. She have, I guess it's all right, but so you need opposing terrain markers destroyed to get the +2 and then +1. It did give +3 though for 25 points. I'll throw it next to Harley. Next we have King Shark. 115 and 80. He's got a boot coming out of his mouth. Just it's like the one from the movie. Very cool. Regena's free, but only if King Shark carried an opposing character or destroyed an opposing terrain marker this turn. If you did both, don't half the result. Battle Fury, but only if a character has been damaged since your last turn. When King Shark destroys blocking terrain, after resolutions, generate water terrain. Another great one for the water themes. Charge plus, hypersonic speed, but only if King Shark occupies water. When King Shark uses it, he may flurry as free instead of making an attack. Very cool. And 80 also very cool. I'm going to do both these before putting them on the thing. So Kamo, which is King Shark. Prime. Elevated, destroy, block in, move through. Blessed Fangs, Selenji. Traded. When Kamo moves, before moving, you place him in adjacent to a friendly character in 4 squares. That's very good. Beginning of your turn, generate a shark bystander, max 1. That is charge, blade, and turn. If it doesn't occupy water, just kill it. Choose a friendly character, choose a friendly bystander and move it up to its speed value. If the bystander has dolphin movement symbol, it may make an attack. So it can. How does it generate these actually? Did it just say? Oh yeah, at the beginning of each turn. So drops that. It can move it 8. It was full right up to its speed value, so it can move 8 and then charge. Well, it move 8 if it's next to something. It can then attack if it's in water, and then it can then attack again because that's just the free action from Kamo. Very good. Stop impervious super senses. Double stop clicks is always good. Honestly, we're going to put King Shark here and Kamo right up here in the top. Right, Catwoman. Catwoman takes a maximum of 1 damage. 90 points, 9 clicks, and you take 1 damage. And when Catwoman is damaged, after resolutions, generate a cat. Obviously, they don't do much, but they're going to be good tie-ups. Are they tiny? Where's the... No, they're not. Oh, they are tiny, yeah. Catwoman can't be chosen for Mastermind or Healed. Honestly, love this piece. For me... Oh, Shark. For me, we'll put Shark next to him just because he summons it. This is like up here even. Just 9 clicks and you take a maximum of 1 damage. That's crazy. And you're summoning a cat every time. It's just very, very Catwoman. I like it. You get a cat every time you're getting hit. Next you have the Penguin. Once per turn, when a friendly character uses an expendable goon trait, you may reroll that d6. At the beginning of the game, if you're not the first player, generate up to 2 characters with the... Oh, so another way to summon the goons. Choose an effect free. Choose an effect for the Penguin or adjacent friendly character to use. Poison, Smoke Cloud is free, but 3 markers. Blade, Precision, or End Shield knockback. NGS Blade knockback even. I'm going to do 2 at a time now, just so I can move them at the... And we'll go Frank the Plant. Very cool. Very unique as well. Not seeing this. Frank the Plant can be carried as if he had Tiny. Frank the Plant may be given a non-free action after being carried. So you can carry him around, then drop him and he gets to do an action. Blades. When Frank the Plant KOs an opposing character, after resolutions, turn him to click 1. And stop click. Really fun, really cool. Right, we're going to move both of them together. Oh, forgot about her cat, so we'll move that in a sec. I'm going to throw him there just while we scroll up. So the cat, and honestly, I think they both do go in here. I'm not going to put them above the shark, though, I don't think. He should be up here. Like that. There we go. And Jarvis Tech. Mind control. When Jarvis Tech uses it, he may target a character with control chip, regardless of line of fire. And after resolution, each hit character gets a control chip. At the beginning of the game, if you were not the first player, choose up to opposed. Ah, I see. You may target character regardless of line of fire. Oh, so you still do need range on them. Opposing characters with one or more control chips modify attack and damage -1. Oh, wow. At the start of the game, you give 2 to someone. Oh, well, different characters, but they get -1 attack and damage. When an opposing character attacks and hits or targets, I'll remove him after you hit. Still, that's quite good. 55 points. Super Senses, Mastermind, Willpower. Got some support on there as well. I'm gonna put that around there, around the Joker. Next, Toyman. Very cool character. I was sort of hoping for more something to do with the Starro, as it has the old Starro figure on. He's holding it in the sculpt. So I was like, oh, it's gonna be cool. It's gonna work with the Starro minions somehow. But mind control, target opposing character with armor or robot keyword. They may be given a second attack before reverting. At the beginning of the game, if you weren't the first player, you may unequip an equipment from an opposing character and equip it to Toyman. Very good for stealing equipment. Empower Enhance. When Toyman uses either, friendly characters that started the game on your opponent's force are considered adjacent to him. So you mind control basically, and then they get the Empower enhancement from wherever. 60 points. A lot of Mastermind. It's got Sidestep, Mind Control, couple specials. Honestly, big fan of the character. I'm just going to put it there, we'll move it up. I'm putting it up here just because, personally, one of my favourite characters in this set. Next, we have Kite Man. 40 points for 8 clicks. And other friendly characters, Gotham City Underworld keyword, within 4 squares, can use Mastermind, but only to target Kite Man. When they do, Astros place them adjacent to Kite Man. Very cool. So he's a really good carry, and then also you can use him for Mastermind. He's got 8 clicks. Just for 40 points, that's crazy. Other friend characters that share a keyword for Kite Man have the wing symbol if they are outdoors. Charge. When Kite Man uses it and moves in direct path, modify his attacking damage +1 for every 2 squares. Jeez. Move through. Can't boast the square. He starts and ends in. That's very good. Very good. He gets a bit of extra damage and stuff if he gets a bit of a run up. Quite cool. Kite Man will pop him near the top of getting my basket. Next we have Metallo. Not had a chance to look at this piece yet. Willpower. When one or more action tokens are removed from Metallo, after resolution, you may give an action token to adjacent opposing character, or an opposing character as Kryptonian keyword within range. Pulse Wave. When Metallo uses it and hits, you may choose to increase damage to each hit carry number of action tokens. If he does KO, oh, it's on a stop. I see. I was gonna say KOs him if he does that. Stop. Impervious. When this power is first revealed, after resolutions, remove all action tokens. It's a long dial for 125 points, and for 75. I'm really not a fan of the sculpt, to be honest. I'm gonna put it in. Get my bus. I feel like I'm putting it in standard. People might not like that, but the sculpt's so boring, honestly. Next we have Golden Glider. Hypersonic speed. When Golden moves through an opposing character, modify attack -1/2 next turn. When she makes close attack, target all adjacent opposing characters' blades, but may use if target multiple characters and roll separate d6s. That's quite good. 60 points. That's crazy long dial as well. Super senses. When Golden Glider uses it and succeeds, generate an ice. She generates ice as well. This game, yeah, they have to break away from it. Yep. That's quite cool. Just look at the other. It's actually quite strong. Sculpt's not bad as well. I'm gonna put it up about there. Next we have Robin King. What a figure. This sculpt's incredible. It's got the assassin thing. When opposing equipment will be dropped in a square within range, after resolutions, Robin King may equip it. If he does, he doesn't unequip any. Oh, sweet. And equip more than one item. Wow. That way, where Robin King uses it to target the opposing character with target marker, modify that character's combat values -1/2 next turn. Oh, wow. Let's look at its lower. 50 points. Sculpt, very cool. Dial, alright. I'm going to put it at the bottom of that. I'm not that keen on the dial. Now we have the big boys. We're starting off with Black Lantern Batman. It has the 70, but honestly, it's going to be played at the 40. Teamed up with Necron. I'm sure it's going to be. It generates hidden train markers. When it's not your turn, line of fire drawn to friendly characters through any grave markers are blocked instead of hindered, so you can't attack. And all these pieces are summoning these hindering terrain markers. So it's going to be crazy. It's got Flurry Sidestep on there. Outwit, when Batman uses it, you instead choose target all opposing characters occupying the grave markers. If he does, choose a colour instead of a power. The target can use any standard power of the colour you choose. So meta. So meta. We all know where this is going to go. Right at the top. I think that's the most meta Black Lantern piece as well. Next, we have the big man himself, Superman, 120 and 260. You're going to play him at 120 and Necron, try and get him to 260. Leadership, when Superman uses it, succeeds after remove an action token and generate a hindering terrain marker. Hypersonic speed, when he uses it, he may give him a close or range as free. Super strength still energy, when Superman uses a friendly, so he picks up terrain markers. When he uses it, he gets +1 attack and increase the damage dealt by 1. So, very big hitter. Superman's this is my favourite piece in the set. Just going straight to number 1. Batman, I'd say, is more meta, but what a piece. Wonder Woman, 45 points. Combat reflexes, super senses. Wonder Woman increases her super sense roll +1 when attacked by a character occupying grave. And she also got that, so it's really strong super senses. Can be outwit though, I guess. Still NG. When Wonder Woman deals penetrate damage to opposing character occupying squares. Oh, she deals penetrate damage if they're occupying the grave marker. When she hits, after resolution, replace hit character in a grave marker. Okay, as opposed character, generate a grave marker. A lot of grave marker stuff from, I'm going to say that word a lot. These, we're going to throw her there. Alright, but next we have Aquaman. Look at that sculpt. Black Lantern Aquaman on this big seahorse. So cool. 40 points. Pervious. If he occupies water, increase the results of his d6 by +1. Blade, still NG. Poison. When Aquaman uses it, opposing characters occupying water terrain within 6 squares is considered adjacent. So this one works off water teams and Black Lantern. Generate a grave marker into a square. Yep, so it generates as well. Clear squares adjacent to any grave markers are considered water. Oh, so all the ones, so you don't need to generate the water. Still works really well. This one I'm going to put, just for the sculpt, it's got to be in there. I'm going to put it there. Next we have Martian Manhunter. 60 points. Sidestep stealth. When he's attacked, other resolutions, place him in 2 squares. Pen Psychic Blast, still NG, but for close and range. All of them have that. I think they're close in range still energy. Right, improve targets, elevated hindrance. Make a range attack. Hit characters not occupying any friendly grave markers. Take a maximum of 1 damage. After resolutions, move hit character. So they need to be in grave markers, or you're not dealing damage really. Shape change. When you use it, succeeds. After resolutions, deal the attacker damage equal to number of action tokens on them. Quite good. Better if you heal it up. Another of those that you want to put with Necron. I'm going to put up here just because I love the sculpt. So it's in Migusta. Green Lantern. Green Lantern. Green Arrow, Black Lantern. We have Precision, Still Energy, Still with range as well. When Green Arrow attacks, hit targets can't positively modify the defense. When Green Arrow attacks, he may use prob any number of times. For each use past the first, he must remove a friendly grave mark within 4 squares to use the prob. It keeps probbing. What's this other? Yeah, look at that at 50. Blade Skull's Fangs, but instead only for range attack. So blades at range. Wow. When Green Arrow hits a single opposing character who is not occupying any friendly markers, you may give that character an action token and generate one. So yeah, another way to generate. Cool sculpt, and Green Arrow is also my second favourite character in DC. Okay, Superman, then Green Arrow. So he's up there. We have another Black Lantern. Last one now. Hal Jordan. Picture doesn't want to load in there. 140. Yeah. You probably play at 60 again and try and heal him up. Willpower. Friendly characters occupying friendly grave markers can use willpower. If they can already use it, +1 to their roll. Still energy at range. When Hal Jordan hits, after the resolutions, give the hit character an action token. Until your next turn, the character can only remove action tokens by clearing. That's quite good. Bit of a tie-up. Barrier and shield. Toughness. When he uses barrier, generate, yeah. Instead of blocking. Honestly, I'm going to put this probably the lowest one. I'll put it above Wonder Woman. Not the biggest fan of that, though. We have Deceased. A lot of people have been dogging on these, but honestly, it's zombies in DC. I love the Marvel zombies. Deceased is an incredible book. First time Batman would be caged, turn to click 9. All these have this. They turn to click 9, then you get a special. When Batman attacks one or more characters, that can use a light blue standard power, modify attack +1 and damage. Pretty cool. Charge Stealth, that's his special here. Batman occupies hindrance. Opposing characters can't use improved targeting to target him. Ooh, so he can hide and make pits so people can't see through. Friendly characters have safeguard mind control. When they attack, opposing characters can't use shape change. That's his special on his zombie doll. Did I read this? Oh, how the deceased thing works? You turn to click 9 when you die, and whenever you take damage. Wait, let me say. It said if you do in this game, when Batman would take damage, he takes 1 unavoidable instead, and then at the end of your turn, you take 1 as well. So you're guaranteed to take 1, so they only last 3 turns unless you hit them. And I'm going to jump to Superman, and then we'll put them up. Superman, another deceased. Look at that. Solid zombie doll there, as well as decent 75 point. That's crazy. When Superman attacks one of his characters with brown standard, he gets +1 attack and damage. Hypersonic, place Superman adjacent to opposing character in range of line fire that moves since your last turn. That's free. And Pulse Wave, when he uses it, he may use range 8 instead of range 4 and deal his printed value instead of 1. Oh, if you do it KO Superman, that's his special here. So if you wait until you get here, you can Pulse Wave 8 range, 4 damage to everyone, and then this Superman just dies. But he is about to die anyway, so. Right. So Superman and Batman. We're going to put Superman up here. Big fan of Superman. It's zombies. I think most of them are going to be in there just for being zombies. Bit of a cheat code, that. Next, we have Wonder Woman. Charge Flurry. Desperate carries can't modify the values. Red standard power. She gets +1 attacking. Then exploit weakness leadership. When Woman hits, each hit character has a slash token. This game, if those characters would reduce by more than one, they would... Oh. They can only reduce by one once they're hit by her. That's quite good. Another zombie. I'll do Joker first before I place her. Joker, deceased zombie. When Joker attacks, it's a black standard, so if you have black power, +1 attack and damage. Then it has leap, climb, plus, sidestep as its movement. Once per turn, when adjacent character begins a move or is placed after resolutions. Oh, place Joker adjacent, so he sticks to him. Then his special is poison, but unavoidable damage, unavoidable poison, and it's got plus. Wow, I think that might be the best dial of. So we're going to move these two together. The Wonder Woman, we're going to put with the other Wonder Woman, and Joker we're going to put up here. I think the best dial so far. Hawkman, big fan, love this. This another deceased piece, and it's green standard power. It gets +1 attack and damage, and then combat reflexes, toughness, and willpower. It gives Justice Team. Anyone with a Justice League team ability has Justice Society as well. Leadership, it succeeds on 4 to 6. That's the special over here. When Hawkman uses it, it's turn. It gives wing symbol. That's not the best zombie bit, but decent. Again, they're very strong. All the zombies are very good. I'm gonna put him at the bottom there. Obviously, it's getting more and more out of shock because there's so many things in this tier list. We have Zod, Ursanon. In the game, play Zod. I'll give him 6 Phantom tokens. At the beginning of your turn, and whenever one or more terrain marks are destroyed, remove one. When the last one's removed, they're summoned, basically. Very cool. Flurry willpower. Traded. Free if Zod, Ursanon doesn't have a trio token, remove an action token from them and give them a trio token. When they clear action tokens, remove any trios. Wait, am I being stupid? Where's it? Wait, free if Zod doesn't have a trio token. It doesn't say what do trio tokens do. In the game, what? Am I being dumb? It doesn't have a trio token. Remove an action token. Oh, if they don't have it, they just get a free remove. That's quite. I don't know. That's very weirdly worded. Obviously, very cool figure. 70 points for that. You do have to do something special to get them in. But these have to be up here. Incredible. Do we have the... Is that the start? Yeah, we have the starter set one there, so we're going to do it. 100 points, 9 clicks, or 60. In the game, if you weren't the first player, give Ivy Gaia's armor token. Generate a plant hindering terrain marker. This game, those markers, when this marker is hindering, it's +2 defense in hindering, same as the other one. Remove 2 plant hindering terrain markers from the map. If you do, you give her an armor token. Poison has an armor token. She gets energy shield, impervious, and the wing symbol. Oh, I see. And when she takes damage, she removes them. Yep. So you want to have them to keep her tanky. Quake, when she uses it, you may remove one of her armor tokens. If you do, instead target all opposing characters within 6 squares, regardless of adjacency. Very cool. Honestly, not something I'm going to go after. I'm going to put it in there, bog standard. Nothing I'm going to... It's decent, it's fun. I guess I'll keep it in there. Right, so this is the last list. The bottom has been cut off, but obviously we've put a lot in Get My Basket. There's a lot of stuff we want from this set. With DC not releasing as many as Marvel, it just happened. There's so many more pieces you want. A lot of cool stuff. A lot of stuff in the more meta section as well. You have all the Black Lanterns and then the deceased. Obviously, I don't think they're going to be meta, but then we have at the bottom all the bog. Oh, there is all the legacies here as well. Honestly, from the legacies, Brimstone is Megusta. Just really like that. Really solid dial, and I actually have that one. Same for, where is he? Dark Side. Have that, so I'm glad they've made that. But yeah, maybe we'll do them in a different video. But there is our tier list. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.